Have you ever felt embarrassed after spilling coffee during a meeting or fumbling your words on a date? You might have thought you ruined everything. But psychology has good news for you. Those little slip-ups might have made you more likable. Welcome to the fascinating world of the Pratfall Effect, a phenomenon that explains how small mistakes, when made by competent people, actually increase others' affection toward them. Coined by social psychologist Elliot Aronson in 1966, the Pratfall Effect describes how highly competent individuals become more likable when they commit minor blunders. A pratfall refers to a small, clumsy act, like tripping or spilling something. Aronson found that when people already see you as competent, these small imperfections can humanize you, making you more relatable and appealing. Let's break it down. If you're skilled, a small mistake makes you more likable. If you're average or uncertain, a mistake might decrease your likability. So yes, perfection is not required. In fact, it can work against you. In his famous experiment, Aronson recorded actors pretending to be quiz show contestants. Some actors performed impressively, answering most questions correctly. Others performed poorly. In some recordings, the actors accidentally spilled a cup of coffee at the end of the quiz. The results were surprising. The high-performing contestants who spilled coffee were rated more likable than those who didn't spill. But the low-performing contestants who spilled coffee were rated less likable than those who didn't. The takeaway: if you're already doing well, showing your imperfections can actually boost your social appeal. Why does the Pratfall Effect work? Well, let's dive into it. Relatability through vulnerability. Perfection can create distance. It makes people seem unapproachable, intimidating, or even fake. A small slip-up reminds others that you're human. It builds connection. People don't just like confidence, they like confidence with humility. Reduced social threat. A perfect person might feel like competition or trigger insecurity in others. When they make a mistake, it eases the tension. It gives others permission to relax, be themselves, and stop comparing. The warm, competent balance. Social psychology tells us that we evaluate people on two main traits: warmth and competence. The Pratfall Effect is powerful because it boosts your warmth without damaging your perceived competence, if you're already seen as capable. Real-life examples of the Pratfall Effect are all around us. Public figures. Think of actors like Jennifer Lawrence, who famously tripped on the Oscars stage. Instead of hurting her image, the stumble made her even more beloved. She was already perceived as talented. Her blunder just made her feel real. Leaders and executives. A confident leader who admits a small error, laughs it off, or tells a self-deprecating story is often seen as more trustworthy and approachable. It signals emotional intelligence and transparency. Social and romantic situations. In dating, people often fear looking silly, but small flaws, a nervous laugh, a quirky hobby, a funny story about a bad date, can make someone seem charming and authentic. How the Pratfall Effect applies to social anxiety and perfectionism. Social anxiety often stems from fear of judgment or making mistakes in public. The Pratfall Effect challenges that fear by showing that small mistakes can make people like you more, not less. The key is to remember you don't have to be perfect to be lovable. People connect more easily with realness than perfection. Perfectionists may go to great lengths to avoid errors, thinking that mistakes will damage their reputation. Ironically, this can backfire. Trying too hard to appear flawless can come off as rigid, fake, or egotistical. Embracing small imperfections can reduce the mental pressure and actually strengthen your social bonds. While powerful, the Pratfall Effect has limits. You must be seen as competent first. If you're brand new, unprepared, or already uncertain, a mistake might reinforce a negative impression. Big mistakes don't count. The effect works with small, relatable blunders. Forgetting a name? Okay. Crashing a project? Not so much. Cultural and context matters. In high-stakes, formal or hierarchical environments like job interviews or courtrooms, mistakes may be interpreted more harshly. Here are some easy ways to tap into the Pratfall Effect. Share a funny mistake. A short story about a harmless error can be an excellent icebreaker. Stop hiding quirks. Your unique habits or awkward moments can make you more memorable in a good way. Own your small stumbles. If you mess up, acknowledge it with grace. Laughing it off shows confidence, not weakness. The Pratfall Effect is a reminder that imperfection is not just okay, it can be powerful. In a world obsessed with flawless appearances and highlight reels, showing a little realness can set you apart. So go ahead, stumble a little, laugh it off, and be human. You might just find people like you more because of it, not in spite of it.